This exclusive Madden 19 footage is proudly presented to you by EA Game Changers. Special thanks to EA for flying me out to EA Play this year to capture Madden 19 footage early. Now, if you're new to the channel, be sure to click that subscribe button and also click that bell icon so you can be notified when I drop more Madden 19 videos. Let's get into it. What's going on, everybody out there? This is Popular Stranger, and we are back at you again today with another Madden 19 video. We're going to take a look at single back Deuce Close in today's video. Start off with halfback wham, a play that was very tough to defend for the majority of the Madden community. We're running it here in slow motion, and I want you guys to really just focus on the tight end. It appears to me that once the ball is snapped, he kind of starts blocking about a second earlier than in Madden 18 as we flash back here and see how this play was ran and run it in slow motion. He gets a better running start, and he also kind of pushes forward to find that first person to block, and I think that's what created an open hole a lot of times in Madden 18, and just people were able to exploit this play a lot. So we're going to jump back into Madden 19 footage here in one moment, and I want you to focus once again on the tight end. It almost looks like he just takes one step and then he more so kind of runs horizontally on the football field. He doesn't really push forward. There are a couple times where he will, like that play right there. It looks like he got a little bit of a better running start forward and went more vertical upfield, but for the most part he just takes one gallop to the left and then just kind of runs to the left. It's weird, but I think that this play is no longer going to be a pain. Now, things could be a lot different once the community gets a hold of it, once we start playing online games, but I tested it a ton in practice mode and it just didn't seem as effective. So then I wanted to go ahead and test out tight end angle, which is probably like a pain in the ass part B for this formation, and for this one, I noticed the drag was open pretty much all the time. So again, this is against the computer, and I just really went random play. But I think a hard flat would probably still shut down that drag. What I did notice, which was much better defensively against this play, was that middle route, that angle route that people would go to if the drag was not open. If you just kind of pay attention, and if you have to rewind it, if you pay attention, the CPU does a great job of the zone coverage on that play. They really carry the coverage across the middle. They don't just kind of stand there and let the the receiver, the tight end, run by them. So I think you're going to see a lot better AI defense. That time I kind of had to do a bullet low point pass to get it in there. But I think you're going to see the computer play that coverage a lot. But I think the drag route will be the one that you have to probably user control and then play your outside corners in a cloud flat to cover up that that deep post that's usually towards the sideline with whoever's #1 wide receiver. So I don't think that pain will be a play as much as it was in the past, but it still could be effective. Halfback stretch seemed to be bottled up as well. Now, I'm playing on an earlier build of this game, so this isn't the final product and things could still be adjusted, but I felt for the most part, to me, outside runs in Madden 19 will not be as effective because #1, the blocking isn't as good, and #2, the defense just seems to react to it a lot quicker, and the game speed's a bit slower. I'll mention this in all the videos that I put out, that I think the game speed is something that we as a community really are going to need to adjust to, and it's going to be a totally different game for the first month or so because people are going to be trying to figure it out. But I think personally, inside runs are going to be the way to go. I tried this stretch play about 100 times, and this was the typical result. Me absolutely getting nowhere. Defenders just setting the edge, getting to the outside very fast. Now, there may have been a bug with acceleration in the build that I was playing, so that could have some effect on it. We'll have to wait until the final release goes. And then last, I just ran the PA misdirection, which is probably the most popular passing play, play action play out of this formation. This one still seemed to be pretty good. I was able to, read the defense and make the correct throws, and in the zones, they would cover certain routes at certain times. Not saying this play would be super OP, but it looks like you will be able to at least find some openings you know, in the zones to make the throws that you need to, and if you have good accuracy, like I said, this is probably the most successful play that I was able to run when I did have time to get the throw off. So Deuce Close I don't think will be a pain, but again, we'll have to wait and see how everybody plays out when the game is in everybody's hands, but I think we can all take a breath of relief and not have to worry about halfback wham anymore.